Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the clash between the host Avatiu Eels and the visiting Aitutaki Sharks, all the way from Paradise, Aitutaki. And of course, welcome to the swamp here in Rarotonga and all those around the world who are familiar with the swamp. Yep, it's none other than the Avatiu field, but it doesn't look like a swamp today. As usual, when it rains, it's very, very muddy. But the contractors, as well as those involved in getting the field up to scratch, have done really well. And it's raining. It's a very wet day, but the swamp does not live up to its name. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are around the world on YouTube watching. Kia ora, we extend to you a warm kia ora. And I hope that you enjoy the game today. Okay, we've got the kickoff right now on Feleti Iona. And a massive kick here. Now it's back to Big Ali. Ali hits it up into the 20 there and breaks the 20, Sharks 20. Now it's Aparama from dummy half. Back to Ngarima, who missed last week's game against the Aotearangi Bears. Welcome back, Ngarima. And wow, that was big. Back to Big D, co-captain of the Sharks and helping out Kete Winchester in a leadership role. Back to Aparama again. Now they've got another new player for the Sharks in pivot. We've got Damien Tagada. Welcome, Damien, and thank you for putting on the Sharks jumper for this big match against the Sharks. Now Damien feeds it to Alfie Manu. He gives it to Sharky, and Sharky's already marked by the Avatiu defenders with the likes of the hitman himself, Logan Pernies. Now it's back to John Penu. And this could be John Penu. Yep, John Penu. He gives a knee there, and the referees penalized him for that early penalty and knee. It looks like he retaliated and actually need Damien Tada there. And a penalty clearance here by Leo. And just manages to go 10 meters. Aparama with that big tap there. Gives it off to Alfie. Alfie looking for work here. He's put down short of the Avatiu's 20. It's back to Big Ali. Ali breaks the 20. It's still the third tackle. Second or third tackle there. Aparama from dummy half. Then to Leo. Leo goes for a chip. He's running and he's put down. A good chip here by Leo. And it's regathered here by their winger. Oh no, their fullback, Feleti Iona. And now they're regrouped from a few meters away from their try line. They've broken their 10 and still going. It's back to the speedster himself. One of the speedsters for the Avatiu Eels, Josh Koro. Now he hands it over to, from dummy half. They're going out wide, skipping passes at the same time. It's Sione. Sione's still running. He's going for 30, 40. He looks for support out there, and he's got Logan. Offloads to Logan. Logan scores an easy try for the Eels. First try, and points for the Eels through Logan Pernies. A very, very good run here by Ioane. Sione Ioane. And he manages to take the ball for 30 to 40 meters and eventually passes it to Logan. Now here's the video replay. Thank you to Tamanu Beach. And it's a lateral run here by one of their wingers. Throws it back into Sione. Sione is taking the ball from the 30 or the 40. He's still going, passes it almost to the Sharks 20. And well, he is unselfishly gives the ball to Logan, and Logan scores the first points for the Avatiu Eels. Conversion by Terry Pitty, and well, still going. And you know, it's good to see Terry back in the game despite the belly there, just like mine. Good on you, brother. Welcome back to the game. Avatiu Eels lead 6-0. And the hero turns a 0 just for that kickoff there. Unfortunately, Sione couldn't catch that ball. And it's regather here, regroup here for the Sharks. And it's feed into the scrum here by Messine. From the base of the scrum here, we've got Aparama, gives it off to Shaki. Shaki breaks the Eels 10. Just half, maybe 5 meters away from the Sharks try line. And Big D, he's made up by strong defense through Jeff Mangele and Josh Koro. Now on the 10, Aparama passes it to Leo. Leo skips it. Then he gives it into Alfie. Alfie's put down short of the 10. Back to Aparama. Spins it out. Leo. Then to Damien Tangata. Damien throws a long pass out to Shaki. This was a simple pass, unfortunately, here for Shaki. I know it's a bit wet there out on the field. But anyway, that was a simple pass, and it goes to the ground. A knock on here by Shaki. And Avatiu regains the ball in the scrum. We're 6 minutes into the game right now, and Avatiu are leading 6-0. And the man in charge of today's game are the Emil, and our referees, our touch judges, Papa Moa, aka Tuamanea, and of course Mr. Robinson on the other linesman. Now put down on the 10, we've got number 5, Vatu. Now an easy play here by Avatiu. Jeff Mangele breaks their 40, just beyond the 40. Now at dummy half. Again, we have one of Avatiu's stalwarts here through Clive Nicholas. Now it's back to Terry, the playmaker. Executes a good pass here. And unfortunately here for this could be John Penu. Johnny probably loses the ball there. A simple pass here. I know it may have been too high for Johnny from Terry. Now it's a feed into the scrum by Damien Tangata for the Sharks. Aparama from the base of the scrum to Leo. Leo skips, dances, then he tries to break through. Now it's back to Teo Pairo. Mano Tekopua from the ruck. And he's smashed to the ground there by Jeff and Vatu. Very good tackle here. Mano just ran onto a brick wall here. Couldn't get past him. And he was brought to the ground and losing that ball there. It was just the first or second tackle there. And he ran into heavy traffic there, as you see in the Tamanu Beach replay. Avatiu from the base of the scrum. Now it's Josh Koro. Josh is put down by the grass. Now from dummy half. From dummy half, we've got Ari Nicholas. Or could it be Licky? Now it's back to Logan Paradis. Breaks the Sharks 50 here, midway through the field. Clive at dummy half. Now it's a big Stanley Twaivi. Stanley is met by strong Sharks defense through Ali and Alfie Manu. He loses the ball. Unfortunate here by Stan. Just loses the ball there right between his legs. Referees seeing that. And some disappointed Avatiu supporters out there calling out to Stan. Well, you know, it is slippery, but you can't afford to make those mistakes. Just short of the Sharks 20 or the Sharks 30. Feed into the scrum by Messine. And, well, it's, as I said, it's going to be a wet day here in Avatiu. We could be expecting more rain here in Rarotonga and especially here at the Avatiu Swamp. Avatiu, now it's Teo. He's being dumped by Jeff and he's won a penalty for the Sharks. And Teo's carrying an injury there, but he doesn't want to go out. He really wants to put his body on the line for his beautiful island, Aitutaki. Very good penalty clearance here by Leo. Now it's given to Alfie. Alfie still going. And now it's back to Manu Tekopua. Manu spins in the tackle. And he's put down here by Josh on the 30. Now it's Ali running inwards to the midfield. He's put down by Toru and Jeff Mangele. And now it's back to Big D looking for work here. And runs straight into Tuaivi, Stan Tuaivi, with the support of Clive Aperama. He dishes it out to Kete. Unfortunately, Kete loses the ball. And Avatiu Eels are very lucky to get that ball back in the scrum. Position handover back to the Avatiu Eels within their 20. Just right in front of the upright. Feed into the scrum by Josh. Meti. Now we've got Meti feeding the scrum here. Now it's back to Vatu. Vatu breaks the 20. Put down by Messine and Big D. Now it's back to their number 13, Lecky. Lecky breaks the 30. And good defense by Leo and Mano. Now it's back to Josh, the speedster Josh. Back to Jeff. Jeff Mangele drives him forward to the 40. And he's made up here by Arima. Now it's back to Big Toru. Big Toru breaks the 50. And midway line there. Carries the ball for about 14 meters. Now it's back to Clive. They're going for their set play. It's a good run here. Very, very good run by number 6, Meti. He selfishly took the ball on and never passed it out to their winger. It's 5th and final. Referee's calling. And it's a handover here. Referee's indicated. Now it's a penalty. Referee's called a penalty. It's a high shot here on Avatiu. There, and I think it came from Aperama. And also, there was a lost ball here. In that replay, we see Meti lose the ball there in the tackle, but referee's already indicated a penalty on Meti through Aperama, a high shot there. And, wow, it's into the Sharks 20 right now. We've got Logan waiting. I know Logan's going to take this ball. This fella will never tap and give it away. He loves the tough encounters. Now Logan looking for support play. Now I know this fella. He's strong. He's powerful. And he's met up by Kete. Just short of the try line here. Now it's back to number 14. Vatu. Easy try here for the Avatiu Eels. Through hard running forward. Sione Ioane. And bumping the Avatiu points up to 10 points to 0 in conversion to come. Well done. Easy try here by Sione. Sharks fell asleep on the try line and couldn't contain Sione here. And Sione just too powerful, scoring an easy try. And nobody moved up to mark him. Unfortunately, there was a big gap in between Alfie and Ali. And that resulted in an easy try. Nobody put their hands on Sione. Conversion is good. Very good conversion by Meti Rokomoa. Avatiu Eels 12 and the Sharks still to put points on the board. It's 14 minutes into the game. A massive kick here by Leo. It's a good one. Yes. And it looks like a dropout here. And by the looks of it, oh wow, the linesman's called for a 20-meter tap in the... No! Linesman, I think this replay will reveal that it should have been a dropout. As many of the spectators are calling a dropout, but linesman missed dropout! Yeah, they're appealing for a dropout, but the linesman has called something otherwise. Because according to the replay, that ball clearly landed in goal before it went out of bounds. So that's one boo-boo here made by the officials. Something that should be reviewed before next week's games. Back to Tuaivi. Avatiu leading 12 points to 0 into the 16th minute very soon. Now it's back to Clive. Clive feeding out wide. Now it's Terry. Miss passes to the ground. Back to Josh here. Josh drops the ball. It should be a penalty here for the Sharks. Avatiu player was in front when that ball was dropped. And yes, the referees pinned him for penalty being offside. Leo clears the... now it's back to the replay here. There we go. Josh loses the ball forward, and it's being regathered by their own player in an offside position. Now it's back to Big Ali. He's being stopped by heavy traffic here. Two of Avatiu's big men, Stanley and Papatoru. Now it's back to the winger, Drollett. Drollett manages to break the 30 there. Aparama looking for options. He's going left. Big D's out wide there. Driving forward, those strong legs driving forward with strong opposition from Jeff Mangele. Aparama feeds it off to Ali, slowly jogging onto the ball, looking for options. He's still going, trying to stand in the tackle. He's put down by Toru Katuke. Aparama. Leo. Now it's back to Damien. Damien looking for options out wide. He's standing in the tackle. He's still standing. Sione with his hands right around him. And he's finally put to the ground. Now it's to Shaki. Shaki passes out wide. Leo puts a big up and under. It's a good one, but John Penu was just too quick to get into the end goal area and catching the ball on the full. And it's resulted in a 20-meter tap for the Avatiu Eels. Very quick and clever play here by John Penu. John taps the ball, takes it up himself. Wants to get into the action of the game for this Friday. He's met up by Shaki here. Now it's Big Toru. Runs onto Shaki and Ali. Spins out of Shaki's. He's still going. Offloads the ball to Jeff Mangele. And Shaki manages to get a hand on Jeff's jersey, putting him down. Good tackle here by Shaki. Shaki. Now it's back to Stanley. Gains about 10 meters. Breaks the Sharks 50 there. It's midway over the Sharks position. Sharks half. Toru skips passes. Passes to Josh or Meti. Now it's Meti short of the Sharks 40. And it's back to Sione. Sione. Terry Petty with the ball. Puts up a big up and under. It's going in goal. And unlucky here for Leo. Could not retain that ball. And it looks like it's a Sharks dropout. What does the referee have to say here? It could be a penalty. Yes, Shark. Saw Avatiu player offside before that kick, and he's pinned him and penalised Avatiu. And wow, that's very lucky here for the Sharks. It would have been a new set of 6 for the Avatiu Eels. Teu into Aparama. Now it's really pouring down now here at the swamp. Alfie with the ball. He's put down on their 30. A strong tackle here by number 4, Josh Koro. The speedster. Teu Pairo pins his ears back, runs through the gap. Manages to take up another 10 meters here. Good on you, Teu. Aparama. Out wide to Big D. Looking for the options out there. He's been hit by Stanley. Spins in that tackle. And he's made it over the 50. Back to Damien. Damien skips Kete. Back to Leo. Leo. And Leo runs into a high tackle here. And unfortunately here for Leo. Teu in the replay. Strong run here and performance by Teu. It was just an unfortunate penalty here on Sione, putting an arm out and actually connecting to Leo's head. Referees pinned him for that. Now it's back to the Sharks. Kete Winchester, the skipper. He's going. He's still going. Manages to reach the other 10 meter. Quick play of the ball. Aparama. And he skips the first runner. Ali out wide. They got to watch out. It's pretty slippery out there. Aparama tries to push out Toru. Toru puts him down individually. It's the second tackle. Mano out wide to Big D. Big D's looking for the try. Can he get there? He's put down short of there, and it's a penalty. A good milking here by Big D here. He milked that penalty. The referee fell for it, and he's penalized Avatiu right now. Penalty to the Aitutaki Sharks. What are they going to do here? Leo comes back to the 10. Kicks it out. Now what can the Aitutaki Sharks do from here? Leo, Ali. That was a very, very slow pass there from Aparama. And now it's really pouring down. It's bucketing down here at the swamp. Aparama to Damien. Damien goes at it alone. He's driven back by Stanley. He's offloaded. And the referee has already called the mark there. Brendan runs straight onto Sione. Heavy traffic here for Avatiu. They're going out wide. It's a very wet day. It's slippery. We need to avoid those long passes on very wet days. Unfortunate here for Leo. And this could have been a mistake that could have been avoided. Unfortunately, something to learn from in this game. Don't forget, boys, on slippery and wet days, avoid those long passes. And Avatiu have regained possession from that scrum there. Goes back to Terry. He goes out wide to Josh. Josh sprints it past the 20. Now it's back to their tall, lanky winger, Tevita. Tevita takes on the defense of Brendan and Ali. Put down short of the 30. Now it's back to strong running Jeff Mangele. He's almost at the 50. Very strong and powerful run here by Jeff, former Bulldog himself. Now it's back to their other big forward here. It looks like Ari Nicholas or Salafi Tovio. Now they're going out wide. Oh, it's a very, very strong run here by John Penu. John Penu scoring an easy try out wide there. And he just couldn't be maintained by the outside centres out wide. An easy try here through John Penu, as we see in the replay. He's congratulated by his players there. Well done, John Penu. The Tamanu Beach replay. Now it's out wide. John. He's got the ball now. A missed tackle here by Mano. Unfortunate here. It's now 16 points. It's 16 points to the Avatiu Eels, to the Aitutaki Sharks. No conversion is unsuccessful by Feliti Iona. Now it's back to Leo. Hopefully this will be the last restart of the game for the first half. We're into the 25th minute. It's back to Vatu. He's running lateral into the midfield. Put down by Mr. Smith. Brendan Smith. He's going for a second tackle. Now it's back to Silafi. Silafi put down short of the 20. And it's a new look Silafi there. Back to John Penu. And he's offloaded there to Feliti Iona. And Kete had a hand on him there, but couldn't maintain him. Good on you, Leo. Young Leo puts him down on the 50. Now it's back to Silafi. Good tackle here by Aparama. Very good tackle. Very effective. Small man on big man. He puts him down on a very good tackle. Now it's back to Logan. Logan is smashed to the ground here by Damien Tangata. Avatiu appealing for a high tackle there. Now it's Vatu. Vatu put down by Aparama. And it looks like it's the fifth and final there. I don't think they listened well to the referee. They were enjoying doing all the hit-ups, and then unfortunately they lost count of the tackles. Shark Henry up with the first. Mono from the base of the ruck there. Decides to go alone. He's still going. He's put down midway between the 30 and the 40. He's milking a penalty. He has one penalty for the Sharks. Now, according to the referee, he goes down. He's going up to play the ball. And, wow. Very, very clever play here by Mono, milking that penalty. And the referee, I think the referee has a bit of Aitutaki blood in him today. Apart from the previous referees. So thank you very much, Arthur Emil. Big Mo, the bulldozer. He's on the field right now. And this guy here, he's a very good player, impact player for the Sharks. Gains a lot of yardage. Now we've got another of Aitutaki's impact players And forwards, we've got the big man himself, number 8, James Crumby. Now they're going out wide. Mano takes a high shot here by Josh. He goes for a quick play. Teupalo, he's going for the base of the... Oh, with the wear. He runs inward to traffic. And some good tackle by Jeff Mangele. Now James, they're going out wide. Alfie looking for options out here. He's offloaded the ball. Oh, good pass here. Basketball LeBron James pass here from Teu. Unfortunately, Mano loses that ball. It could have been a sweet try here to Mano. He could have been dancing at the staircase or whatever at the rehab tonight. Unfortunately here for Mano, you're staying home. You're looking after the hostel tonight. Avatiu with the ball. And they breathe another gas of oxygen after Mano puts their ball down. And it's back to Vatu. Breaks their 20. We're in the 28th minute. Avatiu are leading 16 points to 0. Now it's back to Silafi. Some great defense here by Brendan and James Crombie. Clive out wide to their number 13 hard-working lock forward, Lecky. Lecky's maintained here by Messine. Very good defense, Messine. Now it's out to Jeff Mangele. They're spinning it out wide. And Vatu loses the ball there. Unfortunate, just short of their 30. And some pressure from the Aitutaki Sharks really put pressure on Vatu. And spilling the ball there short of their 30. Now it's a scrum to the Aitutaki Sharks. And we'd like to extend our very, very big kia ora to all our Aitutaki people out there in Australia, New Zealand and Rarotonga, especially to those living in New Zealand. Thank you for the Sharks merchandise to the Aitutaki community out there with the likes of the Tom family and Richard Tom and the Aitutakians out there. Thank you for the Sharks merchandise. It's much appreciated. It's the first time we've seen support that much from New Zealand in the form of chili bins, flags, water bottles, balls and so on. Thank you very much, guys. Rickster, thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Now it's Brendan. Brendan's been hit a high shot here by Vatu. Referees pinned him here. And in the replay, I think Brendan oh, that was a strong tackle here. Well, it could have been a 50-50 chance here. A good tackle here by Vatu. Unfortunately, Brendan had gone down. Quick tap here from Damien. Very clever play. Thought that the Avatiu were sleeping there, but still the Avatiu defense held on. Back to number 15. It's Brendan again. Right in front of the uprights in the Avatiu 10. It's another penalty here to the Aitutaki Sharks. Now they're 16 points down. Could they go for the 2 points? They're looking for some more points here on the points table. They need to get some points on there. Mo spills the ball forward. Regathered by Felati Iona. Unfortunate here by Big Mo. As I said, it's very wet out there. It's slippery. So it's important that the Sharks maintain the ball. Now it's Josh, put down short of the 30. Felity spins it out wide to Jeff Mangele. Jeff is contained there by heavy traffic through the Sharks defense. Oh, sneaky pass here. Vatu again. Vatu's not having a good day here. He's actually lost about 2 or 3 of the balls here in the first half. So unfortunate here for Vatu, losing the ball on the 30. It's wet out there, and it's important they hold on to the ball. Some sneaky pass here by Sione. Good pass actually, but Vatu spills that beyond the 30. Sharks into the scrum. Referees calling for the Sharks backline to move back 10 from the scrum. Now it's Aperama. It's back to Shaki. He's gone back in towards the the traffic here. And he breaks the Avatiu 30. Abrama. Now it's back to the skipper, Kete Winchester. He's into the 20. Can the Sharks score from here? We're about 8 minutes. 8 minutes away from the halftime. And back to Brendan. Brendan breaks the 10. He's still going. And he's been maintained well there by Silafi. Very good play here by Brendan. Now it's a Messine. Messine into Leo. Leo could have offloaded that to Ma'u. Could have been an easy try for Ma'u. Now to Crombie. Decides to be the dummy half. Te'u. And it's a penalty here by the referee. I think he's called the Avatiu Eels offside. We're not retiring 10. Another penalty here for the Aitutaki Sharks. Can they score from this? They're just 6 minutes short of the halftime bell. And what are they going to do from here? Aparama to the playmaker, Leo. Now James Crombie. James bumps off 2 or 3. He's held up there. James plays it quickly. Now it's back to Damien. Damien to Big Mo. What can Mo do from here? He's driving forward. He's still holding on to the ball. Avatiu have him maintained really well. It was a very bad pass here. And unfortunate here for Damien. Losing that ball. Low pass here. It went to the ground. Slipped into his fingers. And he spilled the ball. Again, it's still bucketing down here at Avatiu at the swamp. Now it's back to Logan, the skipper. He bumps off Leo. And he's still going. It's pretty slippery out there. Very, very slippery. It's turning into the Sharks versus the Bears match last week, where one half of the field was so muddy. But the Aitutaki Sharks played really well in their game. Can they do that again in this game as well? They're 16 points down. Eels with Clive. Now it's back to Sione. Sione is met up here by Damien. He's put down on the 50. Referee has called. Referee's called. What is it? Now he's called that Sione's lost their ball in the tackle. Feed into the scrum to the Aitutaki Sharks. We're just short of 5 minutes before the halftime. Silafi in the replay here. And that was a harsh call by the referee, but unfortunate here. Right on the center line. Messine feeds the scrum. Aparama. Now it's out wide to Shaki. Shaki breaks the advantage line. Now it's back to Drollett. Drollett. His jersey's pulled back. Put down on the 40. Leo from dummy half. He's going to do an Isaac Luke. But he's put down short on the 30. Aparama. Can Aparama run like Isaac Luke? Now he's giving it to Big Ali. Big Ali here still standing in the tackle. Still going. He needs to go for a quick play. Dummy half. James Crombie. James here. Spins in the tackle. Still driving forward. Put down on the 10 here. And I think they're into their fourth play right now. Big Mo looking for options out wide. Damien loses the ball here. And it's a knock on here on Damien. Feletti shoves him off. And now he's met up here by Big Mo and Brendan. It's 3 minutes to go to halftime. 16-0 to the Avatiu Eels. Vati redeeming himself of all the lost balls in the first half. And he's put down here by Leo. We are now awaiting the hooter. Back to Silafi on the 40. Clive. Back to Terry the playmaker. And they're going out wide. Logan's been tackled from behind. Big Mo. Actually, it was Damien. Now they're going into the midfield. Terry to Sione. Sione runs into big traffic here on James Crombie and Ali. He's maintained well there. Clive sniffing for the gap. He looks for options. Terry, the big up and under. And right at the back, the man himself, Leo. Safe play here by Leo. Now it's Teu from the base of the ruck. He's running lateral. He's met up here by Josh. Good running defense by Josh here. Now it's back to Drollett. Drollett pushes off Josh. He manages to gain a few meters forward. Still in their 30. Shaki, they're all playing from the dummy half. There's no set play at the moment. Shaki driving forward, breaks the 30, the 40. Now he's gone beyond the 40. Dummy half, Aparama, Messine, looking for options. Mo, he breaks the 50, still going. He shoves off big tackles. And just shy of the Avatiu 40 here. Put down by Logan. Now they're going out wide. It's the fifth and final. Damien looking for options here. And it's back to their reserve player, Philip. Now it's back to Leo. He chips it forward. A very clever play here by Leo. Yes. Leo chips it forward. He gains momentum there, and it's been regathered by Felity. Felity loses it in that play there, and the Sharks win the ball back, and it's back for another scrum here for the Sharks. Yeah, you can see Felity actually loses the ball there, or had it not been lost, they could have pulled him out of play. Aitutaki Sharks, we're in the last minute. Can they score from here? Aparama to Leo. Leo goes out wide, looking for options out wide. Damien calling for the big troops here through Big D. Big D asking for the ball. He's going up. He's going to barge himself over through number 6. Meti just short of the try line here. Big D, Aparama tries to go for a quick play. Now it's out to Big Ali. Big Ali still going. Can they score from here? Messine out wide to Teuparo. Mano Te Kopu actually. He's just a few centimeters away from the try line. It's back. Oh, awesome try here through Brendan Smith. And well done, Brendan. And all that lead up to that try there was awesome. And try time to the Aitutaki Sharks through Brendan Smith. Very, very good lead up to that try there. And I'm very sure it's going to be halftime straight after this conversion. Tamanu Beach replay through their big boss, Messine. Now he gives it off to Brendan. Yes. And it is a very clear and sure try here for Brendan. Smashing through the tackle of Vati. Scores a very comfortable try. Can Leo pot another 2 points here for the Sharks? He steps, he strikes. It's a good one. And the Sharks score another 2 points. It's halftime, 16 points to 6 to the Avatiu Eels. An action-packed first half here, and we will see you back after the break with the continuation of this big match between the hosts Avatiu Eels and the Aitutaki Sharks. Okay guys, welcome back to the second half between the Avatiu Eels and the Sharks. Sharks about to kick off at 6 points to 16 to the Avatiu Eels. Very, very good kick here. And in fact, we've got the post in the way at the moment. Now the linesman gets a correct call there, because of the previous boo-boo in the first half when they called the ball landing outside of the field there. But after the replay proved that no, the ball had landed in the in goal area. So thank you, Mr. Robinson. Now it's possession back to the Sharks. From the scrum in the Avatiu 20, Leo dummies a pass out wide, breaking the 10. And the Sharks have some very good options here to score. Ali running out wide. He's been put down by big number 3, Logan. Now it's back to James Grumby. He's actually pulled in a few players there in the tackle Brendan put down short of the line, about 2-3 meters away. And Aperama looks for the long pass out wide to number 16 pivot, Damien Tangata. It's the fourth. Aperama going out wide. Oh, they've left the ball to the ground there. Big D pushes off the first. And he's maintained there by Logan and Big John Penu. Now it's Messine going out wide. Mano kicks the ball there, and Terry Petty loses that ball. And the Sharks regather the ball, and you can see the disappointment in Terry's face there. I think that actually came off Terry's knees. It's probably why he's confused there. Could be a knee or a off the hand of Terry. Sharks are very lucky. They get the ball back 20 meters infield. Yes, Avatiu Eels retain the ball. And I think Terry was able to verify himself with the ball coming off his knee. Now it's Logan, spins in the tackle. Still going, breaks the 20. A good play here by Logan, the skipper. Now it's back to number 13, Workhorse Lecky. He runs beyond the 30. Dummy half, Clive Nicholas, where he's good at. Now Big Toru to Vatu. Now it's Vatu still going. Messine puts him down on the 50. Now this is the benefit of having very, very mobile and strong running here by Messine. When we have very fast pivots like Mess and Damien, it's really good to see the ball running for themselves. Big Stanley skipping the first. Now they're going out wide. It's back to Felety. Felety still running. Is he going for the try line? Oh! He passes it inwards to number 5, to Tevita. Tevita loses the ball on the try line. A very good run here by Felety Iona. And the Sharks are very, very lucky to survive that onslaught here. Very good running and play here by the Avatiu Eels. Looking for the second attack line. Felety there still running on Wet and Wild replay. Still going, offloads a simple pass. Tevita loses it on the try line. It would have been another 4 points here for the Avatiu Eels. Unfortunate here for Avatiu. And it's still bucketing down here at the swamp, and it minimizes some of the play here for the Sharks, and both Sharks and Eels. And now they're pinned into their 10. Some very slow play here. Now it's back to Sharky. Dummy half runs with the ball. Aperama. He's given it out wide to Leo. Leo has broken the first tackle here. He's still going. He passes the 40. He holds on to the ball. Manages to just short of the 50. Very good run here by Leo. He's probably puffed at the moment. Very good running. Damien out wide to Brendan. And it's a high shot here from, it looks like Stanley here. Just got an arm out wide and manages to connect with Brendan's head there and the neck. I think it came off from the upper shoulder level. The referee's pinned him. It's a penalty here. Leo strikes it and just short of the 30 here. Sharks on the attack. Beyond the 30. Aperama, the quick tap here. Now it's back to Philip. Philip Tayo runs into traffic right there. Referees penalize them. They're not on the 10. Shaki goes for the quick tap. Referee slowed him down. And it's 16-6. We're into the first half. 5 minutes into the first half. And in the Wet and Wild replay, it shows that the Avatiu Eels were not 10 before that tap was taken. Now the Sharks are into the Eels 20. Can they score from here? Still waiting for the ball. And we'd like to welcome everybody back to the second half of this big match. Very, very rather wet match here. It's big back to Brendan Smith. He's broken out from the first tackle here. Into the 10. Eels 10 is back to James Crombie. James galloping away. He's put down right in front of the uprights. Aperama looking for some very good options. It's back to Leo. Drawing pass. Big D. He manages to offload to Teuparo. Teo out on the wing, scores an easy try here from a massive offload from Big D. And well done, good try here to Teo. And it's a very good play here by the Aitutaki Sharks. Actually, this rain is helping them. They're helping them a lot, keeping them alive in this second half. And they managed to score their first try. And there we go, they're leading up to the try here. Big D brings in Terry Petty from the try, from marking kill. But they couldn't maintain a Big D there. Big D was able to free his hands and the ball and offload a sweet try out to Te Upaero. We await the conversion to Leo. He strikes it well. It's not so bad at all. 10 points to 16 to the Avatiu Eels. We're 7 minutes into the second half. The Sharks are back in today's game. Now this is a much better game compared to the first round match between the two back in Paradise Aitutaki, when the Avatiu Eels were about 20 points up in the first half, and they managed to go past 40 and 50 points against the Sharks in Aitutaki. Now second play here to Drollett. He's driven back by strong defense here. Good driving defense by Tuaivi. Stanley, now it's back to Ngarima, wearing jersey number 18. Put down on the 20, Aparama. They're going out wide. Mano skips Big D. It's back to Teu. Still going. He's driven back. He loses the ball in the tackle. And the referee. What has the referee got to say? Obviously, the other two supporters are disappointed with the referee's call. He might have called a early tackle there on Teu, but the defenders kept on driving him out. Ngarima, strong run here, still going. So it took about 3 of Avatu's big men to put him down. Leo goes for the very low kick here. And the spectators are appealing. It could be a late shot on Leo. Yes, it is. And it's a penalty where the ball landed from that kick. And a very good kick here by Leo. Very, very good kick. And he's won a penalty for them. How it's giving them a replay shows that Toru did not have enough oil for the brakes there. And, eventually couldn't stop this 140 or 30 kilo Avatiu train coming straight for you. It's hard to stop them in the rain. Big D goes. He's opted, the skipper. I think he's the skipper for the day. So he's opted for a penalty goal. And if this is good, it will bring their points up to 12. It should be an easy one here for Leo. Now we've just passed the first 10 minutes of the second half. 30 minutes to go. Remember, people, it's 80 minutes. Can the Sharks go all the way and disappoint the Avatiu Eels? Now he looks for the post, back to the ball. He strikes it. It's not a good one. Leo strikes it out wide. Unfortunate here for Leo. Very easy point there for the Sharks. And it was not to be. He struck it out wide. Now Felity goes for a very good dropout there. A 10-meter dropout. Oh, this was Arima goes past the 50. He's put down by strong Avatiu defense. Now it's back to Aparama. Big D running back into the traffic. He's still going. He breaks 2, 3. Now he's onto the Avatiu 30. They're appealing for a referee penalty here. Aparama's gone for a run himself. Referee's pinned Toru, not retiring 10. Aparama goes for the quick play. I think Toru would have been the marker, but doesn't look like he was square at that time. Leo goes for the penalty clearance and makes it into the Avatiu 20. Now can the Sharks score from here? And a slow restart here. Now they're looking for the ball. Apenama is calling his big troops to take up the big hits. The rain has stopped a little while. Now what are they going to do from here? The boys are looking for the Easter egg. They still haven't found it. It's a big one, boys. Come on, it's not as small as the rubbish out there. There should be 2 balls on the field. And unfortunately, these boys are not used to looking for the eggs out there, just like the Aitutaki kids. Anytime the hen flies off the nest, the little ones are there to pick up the Easter eggs for Easter. We're only a week away from Easter. Ngarima is only 10 meters away from the try line. He's into the Avatiu 10. Papali Ponini, he's on the field right now. Now it's back to Big D. He runs forward, put down just about 5 meters short of the try line. Apenama looking for options here. He's giving it to Damien. He loses the ball, and an easy pass here from Apenama. Oh, mate. It just spoils a scoring opportunity here for the Sharks. Unfortunate here. Through Damien, loses the ball. And it is slippery out there, but at this level, it's premiership level, people. We shouldn't be losing the ball easily just like that. Unfortunate here, Damien. Better luck next time, brother. Now Avatiu feed into the scrum through Terry. Terry is slow feed in the scrum there. Now it's back to Fility. He's passing it out. Oh, it goes in between the legs. Who lost that ball there? The man himself, Meti. Meti loses the ball right through his legs. But the referee, he's called it a lost ball. Now, yes, he does lose that ball there. Then again, the premiership story of the ball that got away still haunts both teams. Now it's a breather for both teams. We're 14 minutes into the second half. Sharks are looking for options out wide. Can they score out wide again to Teupairo? Or will they hit it up into the middle with the big forwards, Big D, James Crombie, or Ngarima? Who's going to score the first points here for the Sharks? It's back to Big Ali. And he's put down short of the 10 there. Ali plays the ball. Apenama out to Big D. Big D still going. He's going. Oh! Offloads. Toru hits the ball. It's a penalty here. Referee calls for penalty. Oh, he's pinned him for 10. Avatiu Eels not retiring 10 from that. Referee's pinned him there. Sharks going for a quick... Oh, they've got to be parallel to where the penalty was taken. Now the restart of play. Leo with the ball on the 10. And they've given it to Ngarima. He's looking for the easy options onto the try line. Oh, he's lost the ball here. Oh, with the way. A lot of mistakes here, piling up and up and up for the Sharks. Both teams have been parked in the Avatiu 10 for the past 5 minutes, and they're not getting up. Both teams are making the mistakes as well. So, Avatiu Eels have possession of the ball again through Terry, feeding the scrum. Slow feed back there. Now it's gone out wide to their... Fility decides to go for a kick here. And it's still the first play of the set. He's opted to kick the ball out. That's unusual here for Avatiu. You never see Avatiu do that kind of mistake there, especially on the first tackle. And I guess the Avatiu coach will be shouting out there, "Come on, Fility." And that's unusual to come from Fility as well. What was going upstairs for Fility? And now again, we are now into the 6 minute parking into the Avatiu 20. Now it's on the Avatiu 10. This time it's back to the Aitutaki Sharks. Up at armor to Big D. And a very cautious run here by Big D. Doesn't want to lose that ball there. Slowly getting up. Up at armor. Dishes it out wide. It's back to there. Oh, Brendan. Brendan has lost the ball there. And the Sharks are appealing for a strip in the tackle. 2-on-1. Yes, some disappointed spectators out there. Yes, that was a strip. And that strip came from this... who was it? Could it have been Meti? Yeah, we did see the hand there coming from Meti. And that video replay by Wet and Wild. Now it's back to Mano. He's being contained here by Terry Pity and Vatu. Quick play here. Up and armor goes for the quick play. He's run into Vati. And he's put down short, 2 meters short of the try line. Contained by... Teu loses the ball here. Very slippery right now. And it's... they both lost the ball here. First infringement of the Aitutaki Sharks. Then on Logan Pyrenees and Avatiu get the ball back in the scrum. There we go. The first drop there by Teu. Now it goes back to Logan. And Logan loses it there after Big D stripping it from Logan. Now back to possession to the Avatiu Eels. It's back to number 13. Could it be Licky? Could this be Licky? Now Clive. Back to John Penu. Johnny, he's trying to break the line. He swung down by Ali. Now that's a good thing about Clive. He's very calm and collected. He's now it's Sione racing down. He's put down by Leo in the Sharks 20 now. Now they're going for another try. John can try. John, no, he loses the ball there. Yep, he's lost the ball. Referee has indicated a knock on, but he's penalized the Sharks for not retiring back 10. Now Johnny pins his ears back, and Mano manages to get a hand into the ball there, and resulting in John losing that ball. Now it's a quick tap by Clive. He offloads it to would this be Toru? No, it's big number 13 Lecky, and he's been well maintained. And now it's Sione driving forward. Nope, he's just short, a few centimeters short of the try line. Back to now they're going out wide. Filetti out to their speedster, number 2. It's number 2, Johnny. John Penu, good defense here by Big D. Sharks putting on a very, very good tackle here through Big D. Now to Terry. Now back to number 5, Tevita. Tevita, he offloads to Sione. Sione dives for the try, but he's maintained well here by Brendan and Ngaharima. Shoulder to shoulder. He's just put short, tackled short there. They're going out wide. Oh, now what does the referee have to say here? Is this a try? No, it's a forward pass. Let's have a look at the replay. Is it a forward pass? Oh, it's a harsh call here. Could have been a flat pass here. But anyway, referee was right in line with that pass there. He's called it a forward pass. Sharky! Oh, at premiership level. And the red zone of the rugby league field. Never drop the ball in front of your try line. Then again, was that pass an easy pass? Now both teams are piling up the mistakes and losing the ball every time. It's a wet game here. The rain stopped suddenly. But then again, it's the slippery ball is playing a major effect on the game today. Terry feeding the scrum. They're going out wide. It's back to number 4, Josh. The speedster, Josh Koro. Put down in the 10. Now it's back to number 13, Lecky. Driving through, spinning in the tackle. Now it's back to Papali. He gives it back to Clive. Terry. Back to Jeff Mangele. Jeff drops it back. But the referee, every drop ball, the referee's calling it a knock on. The good thing about this, the referee is keeping his calls consistent despite the ball falling backwards. So this is a pretty consistent call here by the referee. Yes, it was knocked backwards, but you know, it's good that the referee's keeping it consistent in the game. And a few questions here by the old horse Terry with the referee. Was that a knock on? The referee was indicating there. I think it's part of the sign language, how you drop the ball backwards. Teu, now a better catch here by Teu. He's put down beyond the 20. Good run here by Teu Pairo. Papali, the defender. Now it's back to Drollett, skipping the first tackle. Manages to gain 2 or 3 meters forward. Shaki at dummy half. He's taking off from there. He's still going. He's driving forward. And he's gone past the midway line. Quick play here. Big Mo is back on the field. He's still going. And it's back to Shark. Offloads the Shark, and he's managed to get into the Avatiu 30 here. Good play here by Mo and Sharky. Aparama goes out right to Philip. Now it's back to Drollett. He tries a bump off Josh. At dummy half, we've got Philip. Just short of the 20. Philip goes for a pass here. Now it's back to Aparama. Was Ali expecting that? He tries to push out Jeff Mangale. And he's held there by Terry. Now Aparama. There's nobody on the right. They've got Leo there. He's opted for a very good kick. And it's still Paro. Does he score here? Now it would be interesting in the replay. Good kick here by Leo. That was right in front. It looks like a try because the linesman is running inwards to the goal post. Very good try here and very good execution by Leo. Putting in the chip, and Teu out in the wing, chasing that, and scores a sweet try here for the Sharks. It's 14 points to 16. Wet and wild replay. No one on the right for Aparama. Yeah, we see the grubber here from... Now it's Teu. He's out wide. No one's there to mark him. Yes, he scores. He puts that ball down before landing on the outside line of the in-goal area. Everybody from the Avatiu Eels are appealing to that. And conversion from out wide is unsuccessful. Good try there by Leo. Now it's 16-14 to the Avatiu Eels. We are 14 minutes away from full time. The Aitutaki Sharks, surprisingly, are still in this game. This is a massive improvement for the Sharks compared to the last time they met in Aitutaki. I am very surprised, very impressed with the Sharks game here in Rarotonga. They left that ball bounced here. Now it's back to Ali. Big Ali breaking the 20. A very good play here by the Sharks. They've well composed despite some lost balls there in the Avatiu 10 and 20. Now the Avatiu defense through Logan. Mano with the ball. Aparama. Now it's back to Big Mo. They need to up the tempo right now. Sharks need to speed up the game now. Both teams look tired. Aparama from dummy half. And Big Toru manages to get his hand to the collar. Now it's back to Alfie. He puts on his standoff boots there and goes for the kick. And, well, it's another Felity kick here for Alfie. Where was the standoff? And was that part of the play? Unfortunate here for Alfie. He kicks that ball And it's on the full. Avatiu. Could this be the turnaround for Avatiu to score many more tries for them? I hope it's not. It's just given Avatiu another sniff at the try line. Now from the base of the scrum. It's back to their number 5, Tevita. Just short of the 20. Now it's Papali. Picks up the ball from the ruck. He's still going. Makes it to the 20. We're almost about 10 minutes away from full time. It's back to Logan. Logan pushes off. Another, then a second. 2 missed tackles here from the Sharks. Allowing Logan Peronese to get in for another try. It's the 4th try here for the Avatiu Eels in this big match. Massive points here for the Avatiu Eels. And now the Sharks have let the Eels come back into this game. It's 20 points to 14 to the Avatiu Eels. Clive gives it back into Logan. Logan runs away from Kete. Gets in. He brushes off Alfie. Now back again. Manages to run past Leo. And dives onto the try line. Scoring Avatiu's 4th try. Feleti attempts the conversion.
Good, Logie.
I hope it's not the start of another rain of tries for the Avatiu Eels.
Yeah.
Conversion is astray.
Yeah.
It's still 20 points to 14. It's still anybody's game here in Avatiu. Sharks can win this game. But are they really to win it? Do they want to win the game? Come on, Sharks. Massive boot here by Leo. And a very good catch here by John Penu. John runs into traffic. The old man. And former Cook Islands representative Alfie Manu. He's been all over the place for Cook Islands Rugby League. He's been for the Panthers. He's played for the Sea Eagles. Now he's back to his home island, the Aitutaki Sharks. And the Avatiu Eels are confident right now. They're gaining ground from all their sets. Back to Silafi. Now it's Big Toru barging up through the middle. He's into the Sharks 40. They need to put him down. Clive directing the play here from the dummy half. He's got Terry. Terry here. He looks to be the only clean person out wide there. There we go. Avatiu Eels through John Penu. Missed tackle here by Messine. Unfortunate here. And wow. Let's look at the replay. I don't see any fault here in the replay. Now it's back to Terry. Terry looks for John. Messine. Oh, Messine just slips away from John's jersey here. And allowing John to break through and scoring an easy try out wide. Close to the corner flags. Conversion. Still not... Oh! It's still not good. It's 24 points to 14. Avatiu have now scored 2 easy tries after the mistake some 5 minutes ago by the Sharks. Now kickoff duties have been given to Ma'u. The Sharks kicking game has been very good with Leo. He's been doing some really good kicks in this game, but only to be spoiled in the last 10 minutes when the defense is letting them down. And Avatiu Eels are just gaining ground every time in their set pieces. Avatiu's gaining confidence every time and again. Now it's Big Toru. Yes, he's opted for the offload. And he's lost it backwards. Jeff Mangele. 2 hands on the ball. Confident run here. Jeff breaking the 50. He's in Sharks territory. Terry. Then to John. Then to Toru. Big Toru. Shrugs off upper armor. Breaks the 30. Now the general, Clive. Directing the play out wide there to the left. It's back to Josh. Now to Tevita. Tevita has been maintained here by Shark. He offloads the ball from the tackle. It's a fumble here and Mano kicks the ball. Should have been diving on that ball there. Good. And the referee has stopped the play there. Clever play here by Mano. He knew that Avatiu had knocked it on, carried on kicking the ball. He knew the advantage would still come back to them. And voila. Feed into the scrum. Can the Sharks get out of their 20? Minimize the mistakes. It's a wet weather game here. We're 5 minutes away from full time. It's 24-14. A much better performance by the Sharks. Now wet and wild replay. Josh passes out to Devita. Devita forgets about the winger there. Now they've passed it back inwards to Sione. That's where Sione lost the ball here for Avatiu. Now can the Sharks carve their way down to the Avatiu try line? Feed into the scrum from dummy half. Avatiu are very quick to climb up. Leo's dropped the ball. Now it's back to John Pedu. He's going to sprint it for the try line. Oh! That is a bit of disgrace here. That's not good rugby here for the Sharks. You do not trip players there at Premiership level. Not rugby league. Oh, no. Only to be spoiled by that spillage there by Leo. Unfortunately here. There we go. That trip came from Philip. Oh, no. Not good for the game. He's just too fast. And, well, what else could Philip do there? He opted for a trip there. But, again, had that not been a try, it would have been a penalty try. So, good try here. Second try here to John Penu. Actually, it's his third try in the match. It's 30 points to 14. We are 2 minutes away from full time. It was at one stage 16-14 to the Avatiu Eels. We've got another clean player here on the field. He does a Michael Jackson dance there before being put down. Running on there. The moonwalk. It looks like Ari Nicholas. And welcome to the game. Just 2 minutes before full time. Ari joins the game. Good play here by Avatiu. They kept their composure. They didn't give up until the last 10 minutes, and they knew they could go forward from every play with the general himself, Clive Nicholas. Look how steady he is with the play. 2 hands on the ball. Very confident. And with his experience, Clive is, very steady player, clever player, former captain for the Avatiu Eels as well. And, wow, he's got a lot of depth here in the game. You can see how composed he plays. Very composed player. Look at that. Pick up from dummy half. Looks for the second attack line. 2 plays here. It's a knock on here. Just unfortunate here for the Eels. That could have been going for the fourth try in the second half. Now it's the Sharks beyond the 50. Back to Big D. Trying to break through. And now Aperama. This could be the last few play here for the Sharks. Mano. He's looking for... Whoa! And he was smashed here by Silafi. And that's the problem when you take your eyes off the defenders. You're turning around next minute. Boom! And a massive tackle here. Mano took his eyes off Silafi. Turned around, looked for support in the replay here. And then bang! Silafi saw the opportunity. Smashed him right there. And he spilled the ball forward. Are we into the last play? Avatiu going out wide to their speedster out wide there. And he's fallen short of the 50. Trying to milk a penalty. It's the full-time siren. The general, Clive Nicholas. He kicks the ball out wide. And he's greeted by a very good tackle through by his own bro there. Get the Winchester now. It's the end of the game here. It's 30 points to 14. Well done, Avatiu Eels. Congratulations. And I must take my hat off to our very own boys, Aitutaki Sharks. They played really, really well. Only up to the last 10 minutes of the game. And it just went the other way for the Avatiu Eels. So congratulations, Avatiu. I think now Avatiu could be in 3rd or 4th right now after today's win, and they could be fighting with the Bears for the 3rd position. Congratulations, and thank you for joining us here in Avatiu. And from myself, Bush, and the cameraman Dion Spielberg Waring, and we'd like to thank you all for watching us on YouTube. Thank you for all the support from New Zealand, Australia, and the people of Aitutaki here in Rarotonga, and of course our very own people back in Aitutaki. From all of us, the camera crew for the Aitutaki Sharks, thank you very much. God bless you all, and God bless the Cook Islands. Ka kite.